Yeah, hi all of you. So yesterday, if you remember, we are doing that application load balancer one. Okay, and if you remember in the target group, it was not becoming healthy. Okay, but just after the class ends, after 2 minutes more, it took the healthy. Everything was okay. So see, these were the two instances which we created. If you'll see quickly in the target group. Yeah. You want to say something? Okay. So in this now you'll see the chat OS. Okay. It is also healthy. Search OS is also healthy. And make sure, see, like currently he was showing, he done simple mistake. Like he given the name as search OS, but inside that he created the directory with the chat. And if you are creating in this way, then what will happen? Whenever you are setting up the load balancer, okay, and in the section of the rules, okay, in the rules you are writing something like this. Coming here in the rules you retain the problem. If you are doing the reverse, what will happen is you are saying here like if somebody will come to slash chat path, you have to forward to the chat OS. Okay, and he also given that rule. Okay, but in the chat OS he did not created the directory chat. So when they will forward this chat to the chat OS, they will be going to say that not found, right? Because he done the reverse. So either you create the directory or give this reverse, then it will work. So in my case, if I'll come here in the load balancer section and if I'll simply copy this DNS, and now if I'll paste it, so you'll see that currently it is showing welcome to DevOps training. Okay, if I'll do here slash chat, so it is going to open the chat application. If I'll do here slash search, and see, if I will do slash chat, so this IP 15.148, this is going to change. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, you have to give here a backspace also. Without only search, it will not work. You have to give search and then slash. Okay, because it is the second path. So you have to give this way search slash. And in this case, see, welcome to search application will do that. And also only search will not going to work. Okay, so you have to give search slash even for chat slash. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. So see, this IP is getting changed 1.181 and 1.181 is the IP of your search application only. Okay, this one search one. So these things you have to keep in mind. It will search applications should be in the search OS name itself, and chat OS applications should be in the chat OS only. And before attaching that target group everything, okay, I will simply suggest you like this is the search application. So I will copy this IP first, not this one, public IP. Copy this public IP of search machine. First paste it in the browser, okay, and press enter. So welcome to DevOps training will be visible. If I'm doing here slash search slash, okay, I'll press enter, search is visible. That means this machine is set up correctly. Okay, similarly we will test the chat machine also. Okay, so whether in the chat machine slash chat is working perfectly fine or not. If it is working perfectly fine, then only we'll be going to proceed further. Okay, with the step of, again it will be going to see by default DevOps training. If I'll do here slash chat slash, so here again the chat application will, this thing first test it, then only try to add it in the application loader. So, okay, so hope everybody will now able to do it. Okay, so today we'll be going to start with the auto scaling group. Okay, so there was nothing problem in the setup. Whatever we followed, everything was correct. Okay, just it was taking time to do the health check yesterday. Okay, and that's all. Once it will become healthy, it is going to transfer your traffic. You don't have to worry about it. Now again, let me quickly terminate this two instance. We don't require this now. Similarly, if you'll come in the load balancer section, and you will see here, this is your application load balancer. This one also I not require. I'm quickly deleting it. Delete load balancer, don't keep it unwanted. If your practical is done, always try to delete it. Now we are going to understand the concept of auto load balance, auto scaling basically. So auto scaling will be useful in which type of the scenario, that first you have to understand. Okay, so if you'll come here, other than that, anybody have in question any from previous topics? You're facing any difficulty or something? No. Okay, so we are going to understand the auto scaling. So the problem of our current setup is, okay, like currently what we are doing, we are manually launching these instances. Okay, like we created two applications. If you remember in a starting, in our classic load balancer and network load balancer, what we did, we created two application web server instance, my web 1 and my web 2 with our custom image. Okay, then we created a target group, and then we said our network load balancer that you have to transfer the traffic to the two machine, and they were able to do so. But the problem with this setup is we manually created the two instance. Okay, if one of the instances getting stopped, or it is getting failed, or it is getting terminated, then only one machine will have the load. Okay, other machine is not going to start automatically. So I, as a human being, cannot keep monitoring every day like that. In entire 24 hours, you cannot monitoring that if your both machine is running perfectly fine or not. We cannot again compare the fact that only 10,000 people will visit the website. Okay, maybe sometimes what happens, number of people visiting your website increases 5 times, 10 times. Okay, and sometimes it's decreases to half, 1/4 like that. Okay, so in that case, if our instances is running, okay, and more than people visiting, like 5 times people started to visit, what they will see, they will see that our website is not working, website is not behaving properly. They will see that their connection is getting dropped or something. Okay, so our customer will feel the difficulty. To handle that situation, what we have to do, we have to launch quickly the new EC2 instances. Okay, so we can, our network load balancer can divert our traffic not to only two machine, they will be able to divert the traffic to at least 10 machine, so it can handle all the traffic. Similarly, we started 10 EC2 instances, and our network load balancer or classic load balancer, they are transferring our traffic to this 10 machine. Okay, and suddenly at night our traffic got reduced. Okay, at night most people are not using any internet or something, so our website visit count is less than 500, 1000. Okay, so in that case, if you are running still the 10 EC2 instances, so we are paying for the 10 EC2 instances, right, to the AWS cloud, but we are not utilizing it. Okay, in daytime there are 10,000 people visiting your website, that means 10 EC2 instances working perfectly fine. Okay, but if in night only 500 people visiting your website, so that means only one EC2 instance can also do your entire work, right? So why you require 10 issue instance to be running? Okay, because you have to pay the charges, everything for AWS. So we have to use some type of the concept, which what they can do is, if more people will visit our website, they will launch more EC2 instance. If less people is coming to our website, so what they will do, they will quickly start to shut down the machine. Okay, again more people will start to visit, again they will start the machine. So like this way they will keep going the cycles. In that case, what will happen, whenever we'll require, that time only we'll launch the instance. Okay, other time our machine will be shut down, so we'll be saving so much money. Okay, and even our customer will not face any difficulty. So to achieve this type of the setup, we have the concept of the auto scaling. As the name suggests, auto scaling is nothing, it is auto scaling the EC2 instances, auto scaling down it. Okay, you don't have to worry about. So there is a section called auto scaling. In this, two section is there. One is the launch configuration, one is the auto scaling group. So the first thing you have to click on this launch configuration. Okay. Again, what is launch configuration? So it is basically a template. In my case, see, currently a launch configuration is created. I am quickly deleting this. Action deleted. In your case also, it will be nothing created. Okay. So you will be see like this type of things. So once in this launch configuration, you have to tell what type of the EC2 instance you want to launch with the help of the auto scaling. Okay, like if I'm saying to my auto scaling, that auto scaling, I want to launch a EC2 instance. Okay, which should be running on my custom image, like whatever the image we created, Kishan Roy, Fab image, something like that. And then we'll say that you have to use t2.micro instance only. Okay. And maximum you can go up to this count. Okay. Like if more load is coming, maximum you can go up to 15 machine or technical or something. And if load is coming less or something, so you can at least make sure that at least one or two machines should running at any point of time. Okay. If more people is visiting, so please scale more instances. If less people are visiting, scale less instances. So we have to basically, whatever the, whenever you are doing the launch instance, you are filling some details like what is the key pair, what is the image we have to use, what is the security group we have to use, okay, which image we have to use. These all things we have to write it in the launch configuration. So I'll simply click create launch configuration. You'll see they are asking what is your launch configuration name. So let's take an example. We are saying it as a my web launch configuration. Okay. Now they are saying which image you want to use. Okay. So they are giving us so much option here. So we are going to use, take an example, this image. Okay. This is the image which we created, Feb1. So we created this image, we selected it. In your case, whatever the image you created, I selected. Now instance type they are asking. So you know that in AWS account, we have the free tier that is t2.micro. So just select t2.micro only. If you choose something other, you will be start to get charged. So choose t2.micro. Now we don't have to do anything here. Okay. Now let it be everything by default 8 GB hard disk. Security group, let it create the new security group protocol 22. Add one more rule. Here give port 80 access also. Okay, like HTTP traffic. So simply come here and search for HTTP. Okay, and do custom IP anywhere. And also sometimes what happens, this SSH automatically they don't take. Okay, so add one more time SSH too. Okay, for be in the safer side. Okay, just do anywhere. So we added SSH protocol, HTTP protocol. That's all. Make sure you add SSH one more time because sometimes they don't read this first for SSH. Okay, and after that you'll face some problem or something. So do SSH, HTTP, SSH like that. And key pair again, which key pair you want to select for this machine. So take an example, I am selecting some key pair. Yeah, something I selected a key pair like this. I will click on I acknowledge that. And that's all. We'll click on create launch configuration. Okay. So we are basically just fill all the details, like which image you have to use, which machine type you have to use, what is the size of hard disk, which port you have to open, which key pair you have to use. That's all. Just click on create launch configuration. So basically we created a template, okay, how they are going to launch everything. Once this is done, now you'll come to this again EC2 section. Now once launch configuration is done, you'll be going to the auto scaling groups. Select this. Now you will be starting this auto scaling method. Just click on create auto scaling group. Now they are saying what is the auto scaling group you want to give the name. So take an example, I'm saying my web auto scaling, something like this I'm writing, whatever the name you want to write. And they are saying you have to select the launch template, but you know that we use the launch configuration. Okay, so we'll click to switch to launch configuration here and select the launch configuration which you created. I created this launch configuration. I selected this. So see, first we done switch to launch configuration, then I selected that launch configuration. And here we are getting all the details, which EMI I am using, what is the instance type I am using, what is the key pair I am using. Simply click next. And availability zone. So at least select two. So I want that they should launch our EC2 instances, everything in 1A and 1B. So I given two. Okay. And BBC everything keep it by default. Again, click on next. Now they are saying, once I will create the EC2 instances, everything. Do you want me to attach a load balancer on top of it? So I will say yes, attach a new load balancer, create a new load balancer and attach to it. So that's all. Now they are saying which load balancer you want to use, application, network. So let's go with the network load balancer. Application I already taught it. Network also, you can use anyone. Let's go with the network. It is easy to set up. We don't have to spend that much time. But again, the process will be the same. Okay. Now they are saying, okay, we are going to create a load balancer with the name network load balancer. I will give the load balancer name this one. Are you satisfied with this? So I'll say yes, that's okay. Now they are saying, do you want to load balancer to make internal or internet? So we know that we have to do the internet facing. So we'll select internet facing here. And again, they are saying we are going to use this subnet, port will be this one. Okay. What I will do, I will transfer the traffic to the which target group. So currently this many target group which we created already. But what I will say that you don't have to use this target group, create a new target group. Okay. So now we don't have to create manually, go there and we don't have to create target group. This auto scaling is automatically going to configure. They will launch a load balancer with the name network load balancer. Will give this load balancer name. They will configure all these things, internet facing everything. They will create a target group too with this name. Okay, and they will attach all these instances to that target group. And that's all. We don't have to do anything here other than that. And I'll check grace period. Let's reduce the time. Currently it is 3 seconds, 300. So we are reducing it something around 60 seconds or something because we want to do the practical quickly. Again, it will take so much time to do everything. Just you have to fill everything and just click on next. And again, now they are saying, what are the instance size you want to give? Okay. So take an example. I'm saying that currently I require at least 2 instances. That is the desired capacity. I'm saying that for now I am launching it in the morning time, so more people will not visit our website. Okay. So let's keep up to 2 EC2 instances for now. I'm saying, okay, at minimum capacity. So they are saying if there will be no load or there are only few load is coming at that time, what is the minimum number you want to keep? So I'm saying at least make sure one EC2 instance should be running at any point of time. So I'm saying minimum as one. And maximum they are saying, like if more and more people started to visit, so how many more you want me to connect? I'm saying you can go up to number of 6 or 7, whatever you want. Let's go up to 7 number. Again, because this is free tier account, if you give something unwanted number, right? If it start scaling or something, you'll get charges. So give maximum capacity something like 7. We discussed our team, and our team said that at any point of the time, 7 instance will be more than enough, okay, to handle our traffic. So let's give maximum capacity as 7. Now they are saying how you are going to scale. Okay, that means, okay, this is well and good that 217 you give him, but they are asking that how I will scale, how I will get to know that more people is visiting your website. Okay, so to understand these things, you have to simply see your task manager. Okay, come here, see your task manager. In this task manager, if you'll see this, can anybody tell me, can by seeing this CPU or memory utilization, you'll be able to see the number of load coming to this laptop? Like if suddenly this CPU utilization is increased to 100% or something, okay, or this memory RAM utilization is increased to something around 70%, 80%, okay, or CPU utilization is getting increased to 70%, 80%, then that means more processing are getting done in this laptop. Okay, so more people are using this, or basically we open different software here. Okay, so this CPU or memory utilization will be more. So that's the same thing we are going to say. We'll say that if more people started to visit, okay, so what you have to do is target value, let's keep up to 60. Okay, so you have to make sure instance need. So let's give it around something 60 seconds. I'm saying that you have to make sure that for 1 minute, if your CPU utilization is more than 60%, okay, that means I'm saying if the CPU utilization of your machine is more than 60%, okay, for at least 1 minute, then what you have to do, you have to scale more instances. Okay, if it is less than 60%, then what you can do, you can scale down the machine. That means we not require the extra machine. So like this way, they will do the tracking policy. We are metric type. We are using currently CPU utilization. We can use network also. You can use request count also. It's totally on it. Currently, let's go with the CPU utilization. So that's all. Target value is basically the 60%. Okay. Like here, you are seeing the users 95%, 48%, something like this. But again, they will make sure that for the next 60 seconds, if it will be more than 60%, currently it is increasing, it is reducing. So they will not monitor these things. They will make sure if this is greater than constantly more than 60% for 1 minute, then only they will scale. Okay. So that is the thing. And simply once you've done this, click on next. Again, click on next. Now they are saying that do you want to give to name or something, anything? So just give the name if you want to write. Okay. So I'm something writing auto scaling instance. Okay, like this way, and I will click on next, and that's all. Everything is done. Click create auto scaling group. Once you click on create auto scaling group, there are few things they are going to create. Okay. First thing they are saying that currently your desired capacity is 2, that you said me that at least 2 EC2 instance it should be running. So I am going here and I am launching at least 2 EC2 instance first. So if you'll see here in the instance section, they'll be launching 2 EC2 instance. So see, one is pending, one is pending. Okay, that means this 2 EC2 instance is getting started for now. Okay, if I'll see here, and if I'll show you quickly the tags, everything. So see, the name is auto scaling instance, it is coming. Okay, that means it is coming from the auto scaling, and see one instance become running also. Okay, and in few seconds you'll see the second will also become running. See, both instances running. How it becomes running? Because in the auto scaling group, we said you have to make minimum desired capacity as 2. And after some time, we'll see, let's see, they updated here from 0 to 2. So they are saying, you asked me for 2 EC2 instance, I launched that 2 EC2 instance. Now I am going to monitor for few seconds. Okay. if people is coming to your website and if these two machines are well and good to handle the request, then I will be keep running only 2 instances. If less people are visiting your website, then I will reduce this number from 2 to 1, minimum 1. Okay, so I will go for 1 instance and I will terminate 1 instance. And if suddenly load will increase, so my desired capacity will be increased, it will be 3, 4, 5, and I will launch more and more instance. And these things will be keep going every time. We don't have to monitor everything. Okay. So if you'll come here, currently 2 instances running successfully. If you remember, we said that you have to create a load balancer also. So see, they created a network load balancer. Okay. Currently it is in the provisioning state. Why? Because they will do first the health check. So for doing the health check, they will take time. So if you'll go quickly in the target group, so you'll see that a target group also they created automatically, my web auto scaling one. See, it is attached to that load balancer, my web auto scaling one. They automatically done it. Now, if I'll click on this, and if I'll click on this health check part, you'll see that automatically target. Okay. You see that automatically these two EC2 instance, whichever they started, they automatically attach to this target group. We don't have to manually do it. Okay. Everything is automated. Now, currently it is in the initial state. Once this health check will be okay and fine, then you'll be able to see that once I will hit that load balancer DNS here, you'll be able to see that our IP address, everything, our website will start to come. So let's wait for that, become healthy. Again, it will take time to become healthy. Why? Because our health check time is, they have to do 5 consecutive health check. Okay. Then only it is going to work, and interval is 30 seconds. So if we'll do 30 into 5, so it will be around 150. So it will take around 2.5 minutes, okay, to make this instance healthy. Okay, so they will check for 2.5 minutes. If everything is perfect, then only they make this instance healthy. So up to here, anybody have any confusion, anything at any step you want me to repeat or something? Is it clear up to here? See, all the steps, whatever I done, it is written here. Okay, like you have to first click on create launch configuration. You have to fill all the details. Okay, like you have to add HTTP, SSH. You have to choose a key pair. Okay, then you have to create the auto scaling group. Here you have to fill whatever the details. Okay, you have to select the launch configuration. Then you have to give the name. Then you have to select like availability zone, subnet. Okay, you have to click on attach a new load balancer, network load balancer, internet facing. Whatever things you have to do, everything I written. Like you have to click on create a target group. Automatically the name will come. Reduce the health check grace period. Okay, click on next. Then give the desired capacity like this. Okay, give the target tracking policy like this, and click on next, next. Okay, like this way. And once you will be ready, then you will be able to see this type of thing. So this screenshot also I showed you previously. Desired capacity was 2, instance was 0, but currently desired is 2, instances also 2. So let it be ready. Yeah, now see instance become healthy. Okay, so if you'll see here quickly in the target side, so both become healthy. So now if I'll quickly copy the load balancer DNS, okay, you'll be able to see our instances, everything. So see, one machine is coming, 5119. Okay, if I'll refresh this page, currently it will say 5119 only, because again, you know that network load balancer comes up with some stickiness enabled. But if I'll open a private window and we'll quickly try to find. So here also it is saying 5119 only. Let me open some other browser and let me quickly check. Are they able to transfer to different machine also or not? Or even you can try. I can give it in chat. Try. Are you able to find any different IP address other than 5119? I given it in chat. Yeah, see 35180 is visible. That means they are able to transfer the traffic both the machines. And this website is up and running from a single DNS. Okay, so we don't have to create the load balancer. We don't have to create the target group. Everything is done by the auto scaling group only. And if I'll refresh this page, currently they are saying desired capacity is 2, instance is 2. But after some time, they will get to know that very few people are visiting this website. Okay, and very few people are visiting this website. That means they have to reduce the number. Okay, so you'll see after some time that this desired capacity from 2, it is going to be as 1. Okay. And once it will become one, then this instance will be also become one, and they are going to terminate an instance. So these things you will be going to see. Okay. So it will take time again, because auto scaling is again little bit slow process. We have the alternative of the auto scaling in the real world. Whenever we learn the Docker and Kubernetes, that time you will understand. Okay. But for now, we have to follow this approach only. Okay. So this is the way how auto scaling is working currently. But again, how you are going to test? Okay. Because currently we are only 5 to 6 people. Okay. We cannot transfer the 1000 request or 10,000 requests to this machine. Okay. I cannot increase the 60% CPU utilization of this machine fastly. So what I can do is uh, everything is working perfectly fine for now. Okay. So these two instances are there. Okay. Let's quickly go inside these two machine. Okay. So I'm connecting to first machine quickly directly from the browser itself. And meanwhile, let's keep monitoring at there also. Currently desired capacity is 2, instances 2. Our goal is to increase the desired capacity automatically. I will going to increase the load. So this desired capacity should increase from 2 to 3, 3 to 4 like that way. So to do this, first you have to do is you already become the root user. Okay. Now if I'll do a command, if you'll see here, I written the command here. We have to manually increase the load. Okay. To increase the manually the load, there is a command called top-i. Okay. Again, this is a Linux command, top-i. It is going to help you to see the CPU utilization. Currently, you are seeing this percentage CPU 0.0. That means currently there is no load coming that much. Okay, that's why it is showing the 0 CPU. And they are saying, see, somebody is visiting your Amazon Apache website or something. Okay, and once they are visiting, so they are showing you, see, again, top command is running, that they are saying, see, HTTP command is running. So like this, they are saying, but CPU utilization is usually 0% only because there is no load. Okay, 2 people, 3 people will be visiting, then what will be the load? Okay. So what we have to do is we have to manually increase the load here. So if you want to manually increase the CPU utilization, simply hit this command. This is a command which will create a null process. So our Linux thinks that they are using the CPU, but actually they are not using the CPU. Okay, so simply I'm pasting that command here, press enter. Now if I'll do the top-i, see CPU utilization increased to 94%. Again, let's close this and again run that command one more time and again run top-i. If I want to close this top-i, we have to do control plus C. So this CPU utilization is increased up to 98, 100% like that. Same thing we are going to do the second machine also. Let's increase the CPU utilization in the second machine also quickly. So again, same thing, I'm connecting this machine quickly. So we are basically falsely, we are increasing the CPU. So our machine will now say that yes, CPU utilization is getting more, means more people are visiting our website. So let's increase or launch some few more instances. Okay, that is our final one. So again, if I'll do top-i here, you'll see that currently 0% something around. Do control C and paste the command, press enter. Again, if you do top-i, you'll see that CPU utilization is increased to 100% something. Again, do control C and let's run one more time that command and do top-i. You'll see now CPU utilization will be around 94, 95, 98, something like this. Okay. So now both the machine started to use the CPU 99, 99 like that. Now this auto scaling group just makes sure how it is working. Currently it is 2, 2. Okay. Now just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. You will be going to say this is going to increase. We'll wait for that. Meanwhile, you can ask some question if you have any doubt. Anything. It will take time to increase. That's why I'm saying. If anybody have any question, you can ask me. How many of you created your custom image? Anybody created custom image or still tutorial?
No, sir, I'm still not create today, sir.
Okay. So currently, which image you are using?
Sir, I mean, by default, I'm using the Linux, Amazon Linux image.
But like manually, you install the software in both the machine ChatOS and SearchOS.
Yes, yes, sir. And the issue has been resolved, sir. I just created the directory according to your instructions, sir, and the issue has been resolved now.
Okay, and make sure like you are giving the chat/search/. Okay, then only it will work.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Others also, okay, like try to complete, and whenever you are facing difficulty, you can ask me. But see, whatever the lab files and whatever the video you will get it, if you follow the exact same thing, you are not going to get error. Okay. Only silly mistakes can happen sometimes, and then only you'll be facing the error. Because labs, everything I took the screenshot in the real time. Okay. I did not copy it anywhere from like that. Whatever I done, that only I took the screenshot. Okay. And that's why whatever the screenshot is there, if you are matching every output exact same thing, you will not going to face any error. Let's refresh this. Still it is true. Wait for that. But you'll see currently our website is running perfectly. Even you can hit it from your end. Your website will be still visible. This website is no problem. Okay. People are able to see the website even from the other browser also Chrome. Will be able to see that website is still running. But like they will take some time. I said, I given the time, like they have to monitor at least for 1 minute, 2 minutes, that whether the CPU utilization, whatever it is coming, it is basically good or not. Okay. Or maybe it can be the false claim or something, right? So they will keep monitoring for 1 minute, 2 minutes. And if CPU utilization is really 99% or something like that, once they will get the answer from here, they are going to increase it. So that's where we can't do anything other than waiting. Yeah. But if you'll see the screenshot meanwhile, okay, how it is going to perform. So once you do this command, okay, and run this in both the machine, so you'll see that this auto scaling group will be start to increase. See, from the desired capacity 3, it increased, and now the instance is 3. Okay, similarly, after 3, it's become the desired capacity 4, and it becomes the 4 instances. So how the load is going to increase, they are going to launch the new instance. See, this 2 instances launched later after that, because the load got increased. Like this way, only we are going to understand now. So let's see. Still it is 2. Let's wait for 2 minutes, okay, and then we'll continue. It will increase. Yeah, see, now the desired capacity is become 1. So if you remember in the starting, okay, before increasing this load, everything, okay, we had no load on our EC2 instance, okay. So from that time, they are updating for now. So that's why I said the auto scaling is little bit slow. So in a starting, they should get the desired capacity as 1. Okay. But they updated now. Okay. And after some time again, they will update it to 3, 4 like that way. Okay. But see, this currently this is getting changed. Okay. And if desired capacity 1, what they should do, they should terminate the instances 1. Okay. One instance should be terminated. Okay, but again they saw that there is a load there. Okay, so they again become the desired capacity as 2. Okay, again they will keep monitoring and they will check, and they will say that this two machine cannot handle it because this two machine already having the traffic of 98%, 98% like that. So now they are going to scale it up, and you'll see after some time it is going to be 3. See, now the instance number is 3. Okay, that means they started to launch the instance, and if you'll see quickly here, I think one instance is they shut down automatically. So let me show you quickly. If I'll refresh this, so see, okay, now currently 3 instances is running, and this is the new instance they started. Okay, that means they got to know that there is a more load. Okay, and they started the new instance. So see, in total 3 instances running. These 2 are from the previous one. This is the new one. And once these 3 instances will be started, automatically they are going to update it in the target group. Previously in the target group, we have only the 2 machine. Okay, in this my web scaling. Now if you click on this target, you'll see that there are 3 machine. Let me refresh this. So see, this is the 3 machine, and see they are draining this instance because I said they went to the 1 machine. Okay, basically from desired state 2 to 1. So they are going to stop that 1 machine. That's why they are draining. And then again they found that no, the traffic is more. So again they are creating one more instance, and that they are attaching. Okay, so like this way they will be keep doing. We don't have to worry about it. Still we'll be able to see our website because at least one instance is healthy. Okay, you'll be able to see website. If I'll refresh this, you'll able to see still the website is visible. Okay, so from website side, client side, they will be not having the problem, but in backend they will be keep doing all these things. Again they will make sure after some time it will be healthy. Once it will become healthy, they will start to transfer the traffic to this machine also. Okay, and meanwhile again if you come to auto scaling group, if I'll refresh this, so see again the desired capacity becomes 4. They got to know that we don't have that much capacity in the 3 instance. Okay, so that's why they are increasing, and once it becomes 4, so this instance will be now also become 4. They are going to launch one more instance. So see, now the instance become 5, the desired capacity is 4. Okay, again they will make sure that after some time if they will require more, again they will add it. So if you'll again come to EC2 part, and here also take me first refresh this, you'll see that target group is currently 1, 2, 3. But if you'll come to the instance section, you'll see that currently 3 is there. If I'll refresh this, how many there? 3, 4, 5. Total 5 instances there. 2 more is started now. Okay. Now if you'll go in the this part again, the target group, you'll see more instances getting attached here in the target section. Currently total target was 3. If I'll refresh this, still target is 3. Or sometime it will update here also. So no issue for that. So see, now it is getting attached, right? 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4th is there, 5th is there. So like this way it is keep going. So this cycle will keep continuing and they will be doing the process. And after some time, if they will see that these two instances don't have any load or something, like if I'm closing this instance, okay, and I am coming here in the EC2 section, and whatever the instance that was started in the starting, okay, like this, and this one was started from starting. Okay, so if I manually shut down the system, okay, like if I'm coming here instance state, and if I'm doing the manually terminate, once I will terminate it, but you'll see that I'm terminating it, but they are going to launch 1, 2 more instances quickly. Okay, because they know that currently my requirement is 4 or 5 EC2 instances, and 2 EC2 instances getting shut down, so they will manage it quickly. If I'll refresh this, so currently say 3 is running, 2 is getting in shutdown state. Okay, and just see after some time it is going to increase. And come in auto scaling, let's see how much is the current number. Desired is 4 currently also. Now 3 instances running. If I'll still see that is my website is visible, if I refresh this, see website is visible now from different IP address 9.30. So from client side, there is not going to be any problem. They will be going to see the machine at least. Okay, because at least some of the machine will be running. Okay, even if I'll quickly terminate all these three also, they will be going to launch it quickly. Okay, so that is the benefit of the auto scaling group once you are attaching it. So these things you have to keep in mind. Okay, and so any confusion in the auto scaling? You got the idea that how auto scaling is performed? Everybody?
Yes, sir, but we'll do lab and we'll do practice.
Yeah, definitely. But the main goal of achieve the auto scaling is this only. Okay, so you have to automate the process. Now you are not going manually adding that target load balancer, everything. Target group, you don't have to update everything. Everything is going to be updated automatically. Again, if I'll refresh this, still three because see, no, in whichever the machine the load was there, manually we increased the CPU utilization. That machine I basically what I did, I terminated it. So basically now currently they don't have the load. Okay, so after some time they are going to see that desired capacity should not be 4, it should be 1 or 2, something like that. They will be start shutting down systems also. Okay, after some time, but again it will take time to update because in the starting also it took the time. So see, in scaling, they will take lifetime, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes only. But when they will be shutting down the system, that time they will take more time, like 6 minutes, 7 minute time. They will make sure that no more people are visiting our website. Then only they will shut it down. Okay, it is not like that. In the next second, only 200 people are visiting. They will quickly shut down the machine. Again, in next 3 minutes, 3 seconds, few more people started to visit. They will start the machine. So like this way, it is not going to happen. They take some time to process the things. Okay. Because we don't know, like in the next 1 minute, how many people are coming to visit. If we quickly shut down the machine, and we know after shutting down to start the EC2 instance again, it will take around 2 to 3 minutes because first network load balancer will make sure that it is healthy. Then only they will transfer the traffic. So that's why auto scaling take this time duration. Okay, extra time duration to do all these scaling and scale down operation. And once the practical is done, make sure that you manually delete the auto scaling group by clicking here. Okay, and you are manually coming here. Once auto scaling is deleted, manually delete the load balancer also. Okay, because both the things will cost you. Okay, so make sure you delete the auto scaling group once your practical is done. So currently, let's see again what is happening. See, 4 instances is running 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is again launched. Okay, so they are keep monitoring everything. And currently, you if you know, see here in the auto scaling side, there was the number was 4. Okay, minimum number was 4. Currently, desired one. That's why currently 4 instances running. Okay, desired is 4. That's why 4 is running. Why this is visible as 5? Because some instances in terminated. So for some time they count the terminated as so as the instance only. Okay, that's why it is visible in 5. Again, after some time they will refresh it and they will do it the changes. Okay, so hope up to here you can do the practical. Okay, auto scaling example is already written here. Okay, and tomorrow we are going to understand about the permission management of your AWS account. Okay, we'll see what is the IAM role, how you can change the permission. If you don't want to give somebody permission in the AWS, how you can do all these things. Okay, and after that IAM role, we'll see also how you can launch AWS EC2 instance, everything using the command without coming to this website or browser. Okay, direct from the CMD command prompt, how you can run the command and you can do the practical. These all things we'll be going to see tomorrow. Okay. So you can create this and just see half an hour, 1 hour take time. Okay, increase the CPU, then again decrease the CPU limit. Simply delete the instances in which you manually hit the command yes def null one, and you'll see that after some time this desired capacity will be reduced also. Okay, so these all things you can test it, and once you are familiar with all this, simply delete yours auto scaling. Okay, is it okay? Everybody will try, right? And whoever did not created the image, try to create the image also. Okay. Image is the most important thing. Okay. Any question, anything?
No, sir.
Okay, so let's skip up to here only. Okay. Even I am going to delete the auto scaling, so you can see it also how we have to delete it. Manually, you have to come here, click on delete. They will ask to confirm. Click it. So auto scaling group is going to delete all the instances, whatever they launched. Okay, so they will do. So see, I started to delete desired capacity automatically become 0. Then only they will start to delete that instances. Okay. First, they will delete all the instances one by one. And then load balancer, they don't delete it automatically. Okay, you have to manually delete it. Okay, load balancer, you have to manually delete it by coming here. Okay, and else all the instances, everything they will delete it. Okay, so you can simply click on confirm, they will delete it. Again, load balancer deletion will take. Okay, it is not took time. I think target group will take time. Yeah, target group will take time. See, target group currently none associated. You can delete the target group also manually, but target group is not going to cost you anything. It is a free service. Okay, load balancer is paid, target group is free. Okay, for this you don't have to pay any charges for AWS. Okay, in this instance, everything is going to be deleted in some time by the AWS itself, so you don't have to worry about. So let's keep up to here. Thanks all of you. Okay, try to practice.